ConnoiShoer in the building.
See my soul, you see my shoes.
We are.
So that's why, yeah, that's
ConnoiShoer in the building.
See my soul, you see my shoes.
We are.
So that's why, yeah, that's
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We are.
So that's why, yeah, that's
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We are. I got the custom kicks with custom flips. Stepping outside on some custom ish. Ooh, I'm just telling, shoestrings so cold. I caught a felon. I got the custom sneaks with NIKKI G. A-Rob and TIFF so clean. I'm talking soul to soul, show to show. It's the ConnoiShoer. My shoes are better than yours.
Where do you see my kicks? Where do you see my kicks? Heat check. Where do you see my kicks? Where do you see my kicks? Heat check. Where do you see my kicks? Where do you see my kicks? Heat check. Where do you see my kicks?
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, NIKKI G. To my left, I got my cousin A-Rob and my sister Tiff. The ConnoiShoer, a podcast that talks about everything from soul to soul. And today we got a real special episode going down with our guest, Cal, a.k.a. Mr. CutLocker, Cal the Barber from Orlando, Florida. He's a U.S. vet, world traveled. He is also the official barber for the Orlando Magics, and he's just an all-around badass who's got a sick sneaker collection. Welcome to the show today, Cal. What's going on with you?
What's up, everybody?
Fun fact.
Glad-
You want to
glad
know
to
how I
be
got
on
my
here
name?
today.
Fun fact. That man is the first one. When we were together with at NAB, he was always go, "Hey, Rob," and then that's how I started going by A-Rob, because everybody else at the clinic would just call me Rob, or all the moto dudes would be like, "Oh, Robo." I was like, I don't know, that's kind of corny. Yeah, you know who did it?
Yeah,
You know,
Robo
that was corny.
terrible.
Yeah, it was corny. But he was like,
yeah. There's a couple corny cats we work with.
Yeah,
So
like, "Hey, Rob," all on them days. That's how they knew me.
So how many years did you guys work together?
Well, we was at the clinic
2 or 3?
for, yeah, 3
was
years.
it 2 or 3?
Because
It was about 2 or 3 years,
yeah, at NAB.
and then he transferred out. Well, I got out, and then he transferred. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was like a good 2 or 3, a good 3 year run. You know what I mean?
Okay.
A Rob, that's my guy right there, man.
Yep.
So y'all ready to talk some shoes?
Let's do it. That's
right.
what I do. Let's do it.
So I like to start off talking about sneak heat. You know, there's a lot of hype in the sneaker collection, the sneaker community, whether it is well-deserved hype or some stuff that, you know, really needs to sit down. But I want to talk about these shoes that came out, and I actually have them on hand today. And these bad boys are the Sacai NIKKI Vapor Waffles. So this is I believe the third that came through with their collaboration. And I mean, these bad boys are fire. Can you see them in the camera, Cal?
Oh yeah, I can see him.
So
I can
I
see
hit
them.
on these on Sneakers app, but I mean, these are some of the most comfortable shoes. This is pair 4 for me.
Oh, wow.
Of the Sacai waffles. And if I could, I'd probably wear them like every day because they just feel like slippers on your feet. But everything about this is just ridiculous. So
I mean, you can wear them every day. You don't have to not wear them every day.
I mean, at this point, in the collection, if I don't rotate, I'm just kind of wasting shoes. Like, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm wearing everything that I have on a regular basis, so it's not just sitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that whole I'm gonna just store it and let it look pretty, and it's never touching
Yeah.
the ground. What did you buy it for?
No,
That's
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, we get along perfect because I play ball in all my shoes.
I saw that. That was scary. The first time he had what was it? The camo foams.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy, I was like, this man is wild.
Oh.
Yeah, I play like, you know what I
He
mean?
didn't
At the end of the day, it's a basketball shoe. But people put shoes over life. You know what I mean? They
That's
store them, and I actually play in mine. I wear them. I used to buy 2, one to rock, and then one to play in. I never really stocked them. I always played in them and rocked them. You know what I mean?
It's so hard to do that nowadays. Hard enough to like actually like. I was shocked because I got these on the draw, and
Yeah.
there's a love hate with the draw right now because what's going on in the sneaker community. But I almost feel like to a certain extent, as much as we've been complaining that every shoe is a draw right now, it's giving
Yeah.
opportunities to actually get some pickups that we want. So, you know, there's some give and take with it. But what's a shoe that's recently come out or that's coming out that you're excited about right now?
Oh, that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited about the 23rd of every month because it's a LeBron watch. So he dropped like a special LeBron on 23rd of every month. However, I'm not too pleased with him not dropping kid sizes because I'm in between kids and adults. So sometimes what happens
Cal,
is
I'm a pause.
what's up?
Cal, what size shoe do you wear?
I'm a size I'm a men's 6,
He's the
but I can
envious
wear a
shoe.
kid 6.
He's the envious
Cal.
size shoe.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
He's the envious size shoe. Meaning
There
that they
isn't-
always got his shoe at a fairer
What's
price.
up?
At a fairer price.
No. Let me explain to y'all.
Wait,
So
Cal, you
What's
said
up?
you're a men's 6. There's no
Yeah.
such thing. I didn't know that.
Okay.
No,
All right.
let him
Hey.
Let him
This the perfect show to explain a men's 6.
Explain, sir.
Enlighten us.
So in the 90s, right?
Mhm.
A men's 6, well, all men's shoes started at a size 6.
Mm-hmm.
It was 6 and up. It went from 6 to 14, and then it went 15, 16, 17. However, Nike, Reebok, Fila, nobody stopped making men's 6s.
Mm-hmm.
It's just people don't know that. So when shoes come out, any shoe come out, it's a men's 6 in that shoe. You can't go to the store to get it. You have to buy them online.
But let me
They
ask you
never
a
have
question.
Huh?
Do you buy it in kids so that you could get the kids price?
No. So it depends on the shoe. So in foam posits, I would never wear a kitty posit because I feel like I'm
That's
a grown man. So I bought a men's 6. The only bad thing about it is you pay the men price. So kitty posits are cheap. They like 180, whatever. If you buy a men's 6, you paying the 250, plus tax or whatever, which I don't mind because you get the official shoe. For Jordans, I buy kids.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because the details is the same.
Pretty
Air
much,
Max,
yeah.
I bought the men's 6 because you get all the air bubbles. However, Nike just started bringing out kid 95s with all the air bubbles. So I don't have to worry about that no more. So I'm gonna switch back over to kids 95s because the price is
Knock it
cheaper.
off.
So,
I can't
but
even
I'm
lie.
gonna show y'all
Nah,
when
stop
I
talking
show
about
y'all
that,
some
man, 'cause
shoes.
my-
I'm gonna show you the adult version of the foams in the size 6.
I can't lie. Like
Yeah,
you
I want to
see,
see that.
you see this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like
Y'all didn't know shoes come in the 6 in men's?
No, I knew that, and I also knew the price tag that is different from a
Yeah,
size 12
so-
men's.
I definitely, you schooled me because I did not know that it was a men's 6. I know about a kids, like a boy's 7, because in certain shoes I can go up to a boy's 7 because I actually wear a men's 8. But are you with us, Cal? All right, so it seems like Cal's got a little technical difficulty going on while we try and get him back.
That's that Floridian weather. That's all that is.
Oh, yeah. Is that where Nelly was that day? Nah, he was in
he
the
was-
Lou.
Yeah, he was in the Lou.
Okay.
He was hot.
Okay. So Wi-Fi just hits different in LA.
Yeah. And that's what speaks.
Hey, you
Zoom,
know what?
zoom, zoom.
That's Florida. That's that COVID Wi-Fi. It's acting up just like them. So is a good time to actually segue into this sneaking history, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and keep with this shoe
Okay.
because I think like it's a lot of hype about this shoe.
Right.
It's a popular shoe. Everybody's trying to get their hands on it. Retail on this was
Don't do that.
okay. All right, we're not gonna worry about retail, but resell is ridiculous.
Resell is what we're not gonna touch.
Resell is
Yeah,
ridiculous
okay, yeah,
on
you're right.
these.
Yeah. That's that
And
foolishness.
I think there's a lot of people, especially people who don't know the history of the shoes, who don't understand how to actually appreciate these, right?
Agree.
Because these are, again, the Vapor Waffles. So these are a collab of the Pegasus 1983s.
Yes.
Right? And the Flies. So the actual waffle, they changed it up for this sole because it's the Pegasus collab, but the actual Vapor Waffle was created back in the 1970s before Nike was actually Nike.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, Bill, one of the creators back when it was Blue Ribbon Sports, he actually saw a waffle iron and put some like a rubber material in the waffle iron because he had like this hunch that it might actually create like this dope so that would create somewhat of a bit of a like separation from the heavy like ground pavement hitting.
Right.
And it was, if I'm not mistaken, the first patent that they made, and then eventually they switched it over to Nike once it became Nike. Cal, you're back. Welcome back.
And then he also gave it to the Oregon run team, and that's how they started winning all their track meets. Boom,
Yeah.
easy day.
Because, yeah, in 1972, they were killing the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the U.S. Olympians were there. Cal, can you hear us?
Killer.
Killer Cal.
I'm back. Y'all can hear me?
The
Back.
size 6 sniper. You back. There we go.
Killer.
Okay. All right.
Well-
So,
He is pretty nice on the hoop. He is a sniper. He got a J.
Yeah, I was
He ain't
actually
got no
hooping this
paint.
morning.
He got a J.
in the foams again.
Boy.
Okay, so phones,
Hard, boy.
not just phones, all shoes coming in adult 6. I'm about to put y'all up on game, which is probably gonna limit me getting some sneaker releases now, because a lot of people don't know that exists. So
Yes. Because
but-
let people know what you do, Cal. Like, you know, some people are going to love it. Some people are going to hate it. But put us up on game on this new era and wave in the community.
Yeah. How do you cop your kicks?
okay. I mean, so since I got a small foot, it's fairly easy, except for limited releases, because somewhere along the line, women, no offense to women, they became bigger sneakerheads. So when they became bigger sneakerheads, my size became harder to get because my size is women's sizes. So women have small feet and they wear 6s, so it became harder. So when that happened, I resorted to getting like a bot. So I got a bot, and then I started getting every shoe that I wanted, but I didn't know too much about how bots work at that time. So when I started hitting, then I got banned from all the sites because I didn't know how to upkeep the bot. I didn't know that they upgraded their systems, their security system. You're supposed to upgrade your bots. I didn't know that. So I got banned from every site for over a year.
So when was that? Like, when did you
Over a
start
year?
getting into botting?
2015, 2016.
Oh, shoot. So you were like at the start of when this
Oh,
really
yeah.
started up.
When Yeezys first kind of like took off, that's when I was into the bots. I got every Yeezy I wanted. And then when the Jordan started to take off again, the Jordan 1 era just kind of like took over. That's when I got banned from like almost every sneaker website for a year.
Jeez.
Because they caught my bot. So I mean, it was just from that IP address though. So I could do it on my phone. I just couldn't do it from my computer no more.
Yeah,
for
I
a year.
remember your tagline at the clinic would be "Who ain't got no Yeezys?" Because
Yeah.
he kept hitting, and then we had dudes at the clinic who was like, "How did you get those?" And he would be like, "Who ain't got no Yeezys?" I'd be like,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I got a love-hate relationship with bots because, like, I'm happy that they came about for people that really love shoes to get the shoes they want.
Mhm.
But I'm not too happy about people using it strictly for profit.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? Because that's where the game gets like a
Getting
little
greedy.
weird. Because I was playing basketball this morning. There's a kid out there. He strictly bots, but he resells. So, like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm happy that he's making money, but it sucks for people like us that's actually trying to get them to wear them. You know what I
Most
mean?
def.
And
Absolutely.
enjoy them. So it's a love-hate relationship. I'm against it, but I'm with it because I used it once. But I'm kind of over it now.
So
Because
you're
of
not
the
a
bots.
reseller.
Yeah, I'm not a reseller. Like, if normally the shoes that I have that I don't wear, I literally let people come in my closet or my storage unit and just go shop.
for their preteens.
I just give them away.
Who wear size 6.
Before then, I used to take them to the Nike outlet. Yeah, I used to take them to the Nike outlet, and I used to put them in this bin that they had and just give them away. But I didn't know that Nike was just tearing the shoes up. I thought the shoes was going to like unfortunate people.
Yeah,
And
no,
then-
it's crazy, right? I found
They
that
know
out.
that.
I found
Yeah.
that out because I had a shoe that was just uncomfortable for me. So I wore it one day and I was like, this isn't gonna work. And I would like, headed from work, went to the Nike. I won't say the location to shade them, but I was like, yeah, it just didn't work. And she's like, okay, we're just gonna, like, toss. I was like, you're just gonna, like, these are perfectly good shoes. So I'm with this whole refurbished shoe that Nike is starting to do.
Yeah.
I feel like they could even go a step further and just form a charity and take those shoes and do it that way, because they're making enough money to the point where all of these shoes that they literally used to trash it, and instead of saying let's not trash it, let's give it to people who can't afford it or who can't get an opportunity because of the bots that are eating up and taking $110 shoes and charging $500 for it. And instead of saying let's donate this to kids and homeless shelters and all types of organizations, they said let's make even more money off of it.
Right.
It's crazy.
Not to big you up,
was so dumbfounded.
Not to blow you up, but again, okay, at the clinic, Christmas time, when it's like, hey, we're doing the drive at the command to turn in shoes, for the less fortunate. Here come this man with 7-8 pairs of shoes in pristine condition. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? While some people who will remain nameless in case they see this was coming in
Say
with
their name.
boy, I want to so bad, but
Ed, Alvin, Melvin, Daniel. Nah, I'm playing.
He know who he is if he ever see this. He came in with some holy shoes, and we was like, bro, like,
he's like, for the kids.
yeah, we was like, I thought this was for less fortunate people, but
He had
then
the
like he
mindset
comes
of
the
Nike.
next day. Yeah, like he kind of did a Nike.
My
but here-
trash is your treasure.
Here come this man with some brand new shoes, and then our CEO of the clinic at the time, he had peeped in the bin, and I think he probably lifted a couple for his kids, but he had peeped in the bin, and he got in that man's pocket. He was like, these are new? He was like, no, they ain't new. I just don't wear them. He was like, but these are the such and such. He was like, okay, but you said give them. But I think that person who also won't be named, I think he lifted a couple for his kids who could fit.
He probably did. You know what I mean? As long as they went to good use.
Like with 8 pairs, right?
Yeah, as long as they went to good use, I was cool. I'm just not happy that they stole it.
Yeah,
it should have went to other people because he had enough money to go buy his own.
Exactly.
Right.
He had enough.
Hey, Cal, actually, I know that you're, in Florida, but something I really want to do end of year is actually like get together with my fellow like sneakerheads who have a little something on the side and put together some care packages. So if you're interested, we could chop it up later. And
Let's do it. I actually have a lot of shoes to give away right now. I'm running out of space.
Most def. Okay. All right.
I'm running out of
most
space, so I'm actually on that.
Yeah, because I mean, I was talking to somebody who was talking about, like we were talking about first shoes that you ever got, either the first shoes that your parents got, and it was like
that you really remember.
Yeah,
that
like
hit you.
Oh man,
and
that's good.
One of my friends was like, "Yo, like the first time I actually got shoes that I really wanted, I was in college, because like that just wasn't an option in middle school or high school, because I came from a big family and my mom didn't have it." And he said that his roommate in college was like, "Bro, I got you, because like you out here looking crazy in these streets." And he said he didn't do it while he was there, but he actually cried because he was like, "Yo, like this, it hits different." You know what I mean? It hits different because it's special. It's special. Like, do you remember?
That's why I like seeing those videos. On Instagram, you see like the kids get money together and give like another kid. Yeah. I love those videos. They didn't do that when I was growing up. You either got talked about, you know what I mean? You had to fight, you know what I mean? All that stuff. But now it's changing to where people are actually giving more. So I like that.
So we've already kind of been talking about it, but I really just want to get into your story, Cal. Like, so you guys clearly, you guys have history.
Yeah, he was actually one of my mentors. One of my mentors.
Yes, I was.
Yes, one of my mentors that helped make sure I got my package put through for for Dive and all that. Yeah, he was one of my mentors.
So if you guys haven't guessed, A-Rob is also. Are you, because you're still like active? Are you considered a vet? What are?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's still considered a vet.
Yeah, I just know that they make me make sure I pee in the cup, run, swim, push-ups, pull-ups. They make me still do all that fun stuff. So yeah. But I'm in college right now for my master's.
Say it one more time, man, because they be acting like we're not out here excelling and succeeding.
No, actually,
yeah, man, it's a lot of black education going on in the world today.
Let's go.
That will get a lot of attention, man.
Most definitely.
There you go. But yeah, come on, let's highlight you, man. Let's talk more.
All right,
about
what y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to highlight? I got you.
Okay, so I was going through your page and you mentioned that you have cut hair around the world.
Oh yeah.
How'd that come about?
So that's when I actually started. I decided I wanted to be a barber. So growing up, you was always in the barbershop. You loved it. So in the Navy on deployment, because I was on deployment in the trenches before it became vacation spots. It was no barbers.
Djibouti.
So we ordered a pair of clippers. And I was cutting all the Marines, just like, I'm not gonna lie, I was destroying them. You know what I mean? We have no barbers. I hadn't had no formal training or nothing, but I took a liking to it. So when I got back off that first deployment, I went to school for it. And then I deployed again. I didn't get to finish school. So I kept moving from state to state, being that I was active, but I kept picking up knowledge from everywhere I went. So then when I went to I cut in Africa. I worked with the barbers out there that was teaching me stuff with shears, all that stuff. Dubai. Where else I cut? I cut everywhere, man.
Cell
Italy.
Block 74, right?
Huh?
Cell Block 74, right?
Oh
Carl
yeah.
Vincent?
Oh man, I made so much money on CVN 70. We call it Cell Block 74.
Yeah, that's what they call the Carl Vincent that was at North Island.
So
you guys are saying words that we don't know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a big old carry, big old
by that
shit
time,
city.
Okay.
when I got on the Cell Block 70, when I got on the Carl Vincent, I was already I was already good with cutting, but that wasn't my main job. I was considered a corpsman / dental tech. So when everybody found out I knew how to cut, I used to go to the barbershop on the ship and cut everybody's hair, but I could charge money, but the barbers on the ship couldn't because it was their job.
That's dope.
So to feed my sneaker fetish, before every port, I used to make like $3,000, $4,000 just cutting hair in one night to go out in port. Yeah. And then I spend all the money, play with it, whatever. But I started cutting hair at every command I went to.
And so because you travel, and I still want to, I want the way people want to eat their way around the world. I do. But I want to go on a sneaker hunt, a worldwide sneaker hunt. So I'm sure you picked up some crazy Europe only, Tokyo only, Africa only releases.
Yeah. Actually, the Cool Gray 11s, I actually got those in Malaysia. At the time, I think it was 2010, maybe 2009, 2010, when they re-released, and they were just actually sitting at the mall, over there. Nobody was really buying them, so I bought a few pair at that time to play in and do all that stuff. And all my boys was mad because they only had them in small sizes. So overseas, people got smaller feet. So everything is normally kept in stock in smaller sizes. So I got a lot of heat. I went to Japan once. I got some Air Maxes out there that nobody here probably got, unless they were stationed out there and got them. I got some Air Max 90s from out there. Hawaii, I got some Hawaii custom Vans that's limited edition. That they did a collabo with a sneaker shop in Hawaii. So
That's
just
crazy.
travel and collect, man. When I met my wife, I actually bought 6 pair of shoes when I was on deployment, and I sent them to her house, and she thought they was for her. That's when she realized she married a sneakerhead.
Got him.
They was all for me. I sent them to her because we didn't have space on the ship, and I sent them to her house, and I was like, yo, just hold these till I get off deployment. And
Yo, do you guys wear the same size? Around the same size?
we actually wear the same size.
You would have been
Got him.
out of luck.
Got him.
Out
Yeah,
of
we actually
luck.
wear the same size.
That's trust right there. Shout out to Audi. That's trust right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. No, we wear the same size. So she's not really into sneakers, but she's into Yeezys and running shoes, so Air Max and stuff.
Okay.
So to keep her from wearing my shoes, I just bought 2 pair. You know what I mean? Because she don't take care of them as much as we do. She just it's whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
That nurse
that
life.
hurts my heart.
That nurse life. Yeah, she
Yeah, she literally she wore my Yeezy 500s to work and destroyed them. You know what I mean? I'm talking destroyed them, and then I was like, you know what? It is what it is, but I was
we
mad
actually
about it.
displayed so we we knew that you were a Yeezy fan and a foam fan, so we threw a couple of shoes down
I see.
on
I see.
our display for you. You know,
But show me what you got. Show me your heat,
Let me
man.
see. Let me see. Yeezys. Damn, did I even bring any Yeezys out here?
Nah,
Let me
just
go
show
with some
what you
phones.
got.
Let me go with
Yeah. Show me what you got.
Let me go with some
Cal,
phones.
before you get into it, let's take a quick beat.
And ladies and gentlemen, now is your opportunity to see the Ghetto Gauntlet, the day that made Compton Mania synonymous. Check it out on Patreon today. This is the way you support Compton Mania.
Okay, so for y'all that don't know, all right, how many of y'all seen these?
Ooh, yes. Ooh.
This is a size 6. So for all y'all that don't know, a size 6 is in phones, it look like the adult 6. That's why I only go for the adult size 6s. So here in Orlando, the outlets get every phone posit in a 6.
Word.
You can't go in Foot Locker. You can't go in the Champs. If you go in there, most of the workers look at you crazy and they say, no, go to the kid wall. That's another problem. I feel like people that work at sneaker stores should have sneaker knowledge, but but they look at you crazy. And I'd be like, no, it's a 6. You can order it because you could go in the store and order a 6 and they send it to your house, but you can't pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
But the outlet gets every phone in a 6. You just got to go down there, go to the men's section. It's a little small section in the wall. It goes 6 to 7 for adult men's, and that's where you'll find every phone.
So let me ask you,
what's up?
How much are you getting foams at the discount for
Don't
in
do
a
it.
6?
You don't hurt your feelings. Don't do it.
Okay, so
I want to know.
phones are normally like $250.
I,
Like,
I am a foam fanatic. I want to know.
so these are what? These are $250 when they came out. So when they go to the outlet, they like $149, $160, something like that. However, you get the military discount on top of that.
Oh my!
So you always walk out paying at least $100. Sometimes phones are even cheaper. They like $100, and you get the military discount, so you get them under $100. Like those yellow Wu-Tang phones right there. I think I got those for like $77 at the outlet.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But they always get small sizes. But here in Orlando, phones are not as big no more, so that's why they all sit there. So eventually they sell out, but I always go and just grab mine and leave. You know. But yeah, this is one of my favorite phones.
All right,
the
show me
mirror-
another one. Show me another one.
Those are crazy.
Another crazy one. Let me see. Still got a lot of shoes down here.
While you're looking, do you by chance have the foam Galaxies?
I do not have the phone Galaxies because when they came out, I was actually living in California, and they released here at the Orlando, Florida Mall. That's that video that y'all see on YouTube where everybody turned down the mall. That was here in Orlando. So that was like an Orlando only release because of the All-Star game was here.
You know what's crazy? So remember I told you, I called you. I was in Compton at a Foot Locker that had just opened. Yay. And so I went and they had a pair of the Galaxies up, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Walk out that store with it if you want to.
It was in kids, and I was like, dang, I know now. Again, I wear a men's 8, and sometimes in foams I'll even go up to an 8.5 just to have that little extra room. And I was like, what size? If you got a 7, I'm gonna try. And she was like, we only have a 6. When I tell you, I was like
Homegirl and the
Cinderella's
Cinderella.
stepsister, like, I'm gonna do it. And eventually I was like, no, go ahead and take it. Go ahead and take it. But yeah,
So
like,
you
and
you
I
said-
called around I had them call around, and they were like, this is one of the only pairs, and the only reason that we have it is just because we've been waiting to open.
You believed it.
So what you should have did was just bought that 6.
I thought
And then what you could have did was bought that 6 and get on the sneaker forums, and somebody would have traded you a 6 for your size.
That's true. That's true. I wasn't thinking at the time. Like, I don't think I had, at that point, I was collecting, but I wasn't actively like talking about it.
Gotcha.
And so later, like, that's the same thing. Like, and I have flipped various things. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
In hand, these aren't what I thought, but somebody else is clamoring for it. And so it's like, all right, you know, let's go on ahead and make this trade, and let's make this happen.
Yeah, that's what I do. If it's a shoe that I know that's height that I'm not particularly in, but I know small sizes is gonna go, I'll buy it and just hold it to trade with somebody.
Like
I don't
a bargaining
resell it.
chip.
I trade it. So I'll be like, okay, he got these LeBrons that I've been wanting. This foam is height. I don't really want it. We'll trade off the sizes. You know what I mean? Or they'll message me and be like, yo, can you go give me a size 10 in this foam if they got it? I get that. And then on the back end, he'll give me a shoe that I want. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just like politicking or whatever. But here's an old school. This is how long I've been wearing foams. Y'all know what colorway this is?
Yo, Tiffany, you're the foam head. Which one is that?
Y'all know what colorway this is? This is from like 2006.
Nah,
And this
honestly,
is-
you got me stumped.
This is actually a 6.5. Because they didn't have a 6, so this is the cactus.
I am literally sitting here running through my head, like, and I'm on
Yeah.
the letter D. Like, I know I passed
Yeah,
the name.
no,
but-
these are cactus foams in a
Yeah.
6.5. I got the cough drop somewhere in the house.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
It's another size 6 right here. The fighter jets.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are the ones you was hooping
Yeah.
in, and I was like, boy,
And I actually still play in these. They
Yes.
they turning yellow. They still hold up pretty good.
And we was on the outdoor court, and I was like,
Yeah.
this boy wild.
Let me see. I don't know what else I brought. It's mostly 90s stuff. So y'all just want me to run through all the shoes? Because I'm a 90s kid at heart. So I'm big into 90s basketball.
Yeah,
So-
definitely let us see the collection.
You wore those in the clinic when I come back.
No. So this is the 2021 release.
Uh-huh.
My 20. Okay, let me show you because I brought it out just to show y'all. This is the one I wore in the clinic. See
Yeah,
how
I
the
was about to
bubbles is fogging up?
yeah. That's when I used
This
to
is
see you in the clinic
from
with.
2000. Oh, did y'all know the year of every shoe is on the tag?
Yeah.
we know that. Come on now.
So this is from 2009, and the bottom is starting to fall off. You know, you see that?
Dang.
But this is a size 6. A lot of people don't know this is a men's 6. So when kids say they can't get the shoe, you know, you just got to lead them in the right way. And
Parents
this
pay
is the
attention.
2021 version of it. So I had to re-get them again, you know.
That's game right there. Parents pay attention.
Wow.
This is one of my holy grails. I wish Nike re-released this shoe because I have re-glued this shoe maybe 12 times. It's the Nike Shock Stunners. You guys see that? Y'all
Let me
see all
see,
this
'cause I
glue up
haven't-
there?
I haven't seen those in person.
What? This is like the best basketball shoe. I got them in like 5 different colorways. They very hard to find in a small size. So what size? You say you're a size 6, right?
No one
No.
said that. We're
No.
8s and ups.
Yeah.
8 to 12 over
Alright.
here, baby.
So I'm just gonna go through some shoes that I brought out. It's all like 90s stuff. So these should be re-releasing. I'm not for sure. The C Webs.
Those
Big
are
fan
clean.
of.
Those are still clean.
Yeah, they starting to fog a little bit, but you have to wear them. You know what I mean, to keep them from like the air bubble from oxidizing or whatever. But a lot of people. So I'm like a different type of sneakerhead. I don't buy what's hype. I buy what I like. And a lot of people not into like 90s stuff. They just into like Jordan 1s and, you know, Jordans. So I wear everything. This shoe is so significant to me because in the 90s, Fila is on the same level as Nike back in the day. When Grant Hill was there,
Yeah.
these Grant Hills was selling just as good as Nike and Jordan back in the day.
Yeah,
so
but
in my
I
high
still got heels
school,
to this day.
Yeah, I remember.
Hey.
There was a time in LA. Don't wear them. Don't wear feelers
Hey
in LA.
man, see, that's what I'm saying. Like felines got such a bad name because of those these models that they putting out, the disruptor. But the basketball line is actually a good line. But they was just as big as Jordan back in the day, as well as Reebok. Reebok was actually big when Iverson first hit the scene. Reebok was competing with Jordan as far as sales. But somewhere along the line, they lost their mojo, and Nike just kind of took it and ran with it. So this is another Fila right here. You guys are in LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know about the bait store, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
So this is a bait collabo. So this is a Fila, and this is a limited edition bait collabo right here. See that?
Yo,
Say
I
Fila on
legit
the
never
inside,
seen those.
No.
and that's a bait. It's a bait on the outside right there.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Check
is
you
like
out,
a premium. They redid the whole shoe with the leather, all of that stuff. Again, it's Filas. Most people don't rock with Filas, but I rock with it because I grew up wearing it. You know what I mean? They make great shoes. This is more of a newer shoe right here because I support black businesses. I'm pretty
most
sure.
def. Hit us with those, Cal, and then hit us with your ultimate grail that you got sitting next to you.
Okay, you see what this is?
Back it up a little bit.
There we go. This is from y'all guy that's in Cali, Saya.
Yeah. The Coast Guard dude. Yeah.
Yeah, so this the Grammys that he released. And
okay.
this
I saw
crazy
that on his
story.
page.
Yeah, so a crazy story is he actually hit me up and asked me if I wanted these because he knew I wore a 6. He wasn't releasing these in the 6, so he DM'd me and he was like, "Yo, I got these in the 6. Do you want them?"
Oh, that's crazy.
That's how I got these. Never met the guy in my life. I just been following him and you know what I mean, talking sneakers with him. But he hit me up with those.
That's solid.
So what is? Hit us with your ultimate grail that you're sitting next to.
For me, this is my grill. A lot of people may not agree with it, but this out of the box pink and black LeBron breast cancer 7 is my ultimate grill.
Okay, yeah.
This is for me. This is it. You know what I mean? Because they only released, I think, 23 in this size worldwide.
Oh, wow.
So, and it's actually numbered on the inside. It's not a sample because they don't make samples in a size 6, but that's another thing Nike need to do. They only make samples starting at a 9 and up. But this is my holy grail right here. I love this.
Hey,
like,
it pops off so much, and the meaning behind it makes it that much better.
It's a beautiful shoe.
So let me ask, because we've come to the point of the show, and we have talked about all of these fire shoes. Cal, have you had a moment that we like to call
"Damn, they got me"?
Actually, no. I actually haven't. The only moment I've had. Okay, so I never ever camped out for a shoe because of my size. I never had to. But this one time in San Diego when the Columbia 11s came out.
Yep.
Me and my wife was like, "Yo, let's do it just to see what it's about." I didn't have to, but I was like, "Let's do it." So we stayed at the mall from 10 o'clock that night. Stayed there till the morning. Then the security guards came and kicked everybody out. And we was first in line. So I was like, "Yo, I just wasted 12, 13 hours of my life to get kicked out the mall." However, the kids behind us was like, "Hey, if we come back, everybody get their same spot." So we came back the next morning, like a few hours later, and everybody recognized us. And then I just walked up and got my 6. So I really didn't get got. They was like, "Yo, he was here first or whatever." So I ended up getting 2 pair that day because I got one off Nike too. So
to flex on them. Okay.
Yeah. So I got 2. I actually got one still dead stock. That was actually one of the first shoes that got me in the game. That's why I got 2 pair. The Columbia 11s. That was the Shadow Gray 10s is the first one that grabbed my attention. However, we couldn't afford that at the time. But when I got in 7th grade, I got my first teen job. And the Columbia 11s is my first Jordan ever. And from that moment on, it was a wrap. So
that's why a very nice intro into the game right there.
That's literally why I keep one dead stock. It's that's back when I was wearing a 2.5. You know what I mean? And if I'd have known at the time that the shoe was gonna turn yellow, I would have kept it because it had nostalgia to it. Like,
this man here. Okay.
What happened? What y'all laughing at?
Because you over here. Oh, yeah, dead stock. Yeah.
No, it ain't even that. I'm like,
Man, in the 7th grade, I was
knock it
in
off.
like
Knock it off.
5 and a
Oh, yeah.
half.
I believe my 5th grader is in about a 10.
Man, my
Oh
He-
no,
meanwhile, he
I
over
was
here
a 2 and a
flexing.
half. I was a 2.5.
no,
my niece is telling me that she got no room in a pair of my shoes that she's walking in today, and
Oh,
she's
wow.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Aaron,
Nah.
I if I do believe,
Oh, they got me before. Because, okay, my holy grail are the Jordan 7s. First pair of shoes, Pop took me to the counter swap meet, got them off the wall. Loved them ever since. Then, in college, in Florida, online, I got the 7s. My wife, she got the 4s. And when we got them, my logo had a peace sign on it. And true story. And hers like was kind of like doing some type of like WAP crossover. And so I immediately called the company. I'm like, wait a second, this is not what you posted on the website, and you got my money. And it was like, oh, we're a replica. I said, no. I need my shoe in the 4. And he was like, no. And I just gave them away because at the time on campus, people was wearing, what do we call them now? UA. No, they weren't even UAs.
No, that's not a UA.
These was straight Fugazis. They were wearing Fugazis proud where you go, there's no way that colorway is legit. Knock it off. Don't do that. But nah, and they took them, they ran with it, and they rocked them loud and proud on campus. You see them all up and down the Ave.
You said Jordan was doing the Carlton. Like
he
how
was
are you
kinda
walking
like
around?
He was kind of doing one of these, but they was like, nah, it's white and red is cool. You know what I mean? And then nobody on the Ave stopped the man Cookman to be like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Nope.
You know what's crazy about that is back then you could get made fun of for those type of shoes, but now I feel like people could wear those shoes and not get made fun of, and they'll just say it's a custom with their own logo on it.
Oh
Hey,
no.
unacceptable. That is not a custom.
no.
Lies.
No. Seriously, because I've been
got a lot of
walking
picky,
around and
y'all.
I see people with some fresh colorways on that I know don't exist, and they have their own little touch to it, and they customize it. But back in the day, you would have got flamed for wearing something like that. But they like take the Jordan man off and put like some dude doing some crazy stuff, and they be like, "Yo, that's my shoe." You know what I mean? So
we're all about customs. Like Tiff actually customizes.
You did it.
I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
You did it.
I'm sorry,
Now,
Tiff.
so let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys what shoes are you guys into? Are you guys just into like Jordans? Do you wear Asics? Do you wear Reebok? Do you wear Clarks? Like, what are you guys into?
I'm in a variety of things. I kind of like the more classic classic Asics, classic, of course, Air Maxes, Pumas. I'm kind of, old school but streamlined, clean, classic colorway type of dude. These pair of shoes that I'm wearing right now was a gift this past Christmas that my wife got at the advisement of my cousins to the left of me.
Hold him up proud. Hold him up proud.
But she knew, knowing me, I like classic colorways. But my cousin to the right of me was like, nah, Aaron wants this. So we all three of us got this kit.
Those
pairs.
are nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Hey, let
I
me
like
tell
classics.
you, if y'all want any type of Reebok like that, let me know, because our outlets get new releases in the outlet.
We definitely got to talk, man.
I am a Reebok. When Reeboks weren't cool anymore, I was like, they cool to me. They've always been great quality. They've
I got
always
some
been comfortable.
Kendrick Lamar Reebok
Oh yeah.
classics.
Yeah, I love those.
Let's go.
Kendrick Lamar Reebok classics. You know how much I got these for?
Don't say it. Probably like
$8.12 at the outlet.
wow.
Knock it off.
$8.12 at the outlet.
Well, you asked. For me, my all-time favorite shoe is Air Max 90s. Huge Air Max 90 fan. Big fan of Jordan 1s. But all around, I like to just have some of everything. Because, the whole premise of even this show is soul to soul. So what you have on is a direct, connection with how you feeling that day. It's you can tell based on how someone's dressed, the mood that they're in. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And like you said, even when you were in 7th grade and you saved up and you got your J's, it was like, oh man, like, I'm a new man out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely tried to have a collection that just reflects life. Like, there's a little bit of everything. So you got to keep it spicy.
Come on, Tiff. Hit us with yours.
Like I said, I mean, Reeboks I've been Reebok. Fila went back and forth, but I just got a new pair of the Grand Hills, and I'm waiting to wear them. I was like, before I wear them, I got to go get the Tupac denim shirt and everything. Like, I got,
that's what I'm talking about.
We gotta do it right, So, I would say definitely a full collection, like Nikki said, just having a little bit of everything. But the Jordans and stuff, I feel like right now they're kind of just fashion throwing. They, just you throw them on for fashion. But the classics, they hit your heart and they stay with you. So I definitely always the old pair and new. I do the same thing because you can get the Reeboks and Filas and stuff at a more affordable price. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna rock these. And in a couple of years, I'm gonna pop these out and be fresh. So
that's how you do it.
Okay, so you gotta give me something, Cal. You gotta give me something. So we talked about the damn they got me's. We talked about what we, that's tailored for us. Now we gotta talk about that time you bought a pair of hype shoes that you shouldn't have got. So something I know about you is that you a Nelly fan. So I know you got 1 or 2 pair of Air Force Ones.
Okay, so let me explain this. Let me explain this. So before Nelly was even popping, Air Force Ones was so huge in St. Louis already. Like he just put it on a different scale with the song and then blowing it up. But I've bought a lot of Air Forces.
So did you get those invisible?
I never got those.
Don't lie to me.
And reason being,
they came in your size. Don't you do that to me. I'm your friend.
What's up? No, listen.
Friend. I love you, man. Don't come on now.
Listen, I never got those for one simple reason. When they first hit the scene in St. Louis, you could get them at the flea market. They was
they belonged in the flea market.
Yeah.
They was called they was fakes. You could get them at the flea market. So everybody was going to buy these clear see-through Air Forces. And at the time, flea markets don't sell kid shoes. So I didn't get none. For that fact, I mean, not to say that I would have bought them.
See, there you go.
Right.
Thank you.
You only got them because they weren't in your size.
Because you couldn't get in your size.
Like
your foot would have been cloudy.
It was so hype at the time. I probably would have got one. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have got one, but they didn't make size 6 in those in the flea market.
Would have been hurting. I said your feet would have been hurting.
So you were about to be walking around in the Nike Melissas. You were about to be walking around in the Nike Melissas.
I mean, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I
the B2K male version.
But from what I hear, they supposed to come back out. From what I hear,
they need to let that
they
die.
Need to go ahead and stay in that closet with that tinged color way that they turned.
Leave those
over
old
time.
Bones alone. Let that die.
You know what's gonna happen is they're gonna re-release, and a celebrity is gonna wear them.
Oh, definitely.
And then they're gonna get hype again.
That's what's happening with everything right now. Like, I see so much stupid stuff. Call it what it is. I see so much stupid stuff on people's feet that people are clamoring over, and I'm like,
they was
you
ugly
go right
then.
ahead, buddy.
They was ugly then. Right they still ugly now.
I agree.
They're gonna drop, and the resale is gonna be through the roof.
Yeah, like it's crazy because, like, what's those shoes? The Fila Disruptor. I hate that shoe.
Oh my gosh. You know,
I hate it with a passion.
Those are so. This segment is canceled cops, and like those definitely need to be added to the locked up section.
I got a pair about 2 years ago.
She did.
Oh, damn it, man!
I got a pair about 2 years ago.
They got me. Damn it, man!
You got yourself because I told you not
they
to.
Got
Shame
me,
her.
But
she just wanted to be a couple inches taller.
I stayed true.
No, you didn't.
To repping the old school. I said,
did you
well,
get some dickies with it?
I'm gonna go. No. I said if Fila's doing something new, I'm gonna ride with Fila, and I rode.
I respect that.
I rode like 2 outfits. That's it. Like 2 outfits worth.
When I tell you the whole state of Florida is wearing them shoes, it's crazy. They like that is the ugliest shoe. No offense to anybody, but that is the ugliest
But
shit.
Say it
I
louder.
think it came back in a hit with the whole dad shoe and everything. Coming
It is
the
not a dad
chunky,
shoe. No,
clunky.
I'm
no.
appalled and I'm offended by that.
The
That's a
chunky,
Spice Girl shoe.
clunky-
Yeah, that
is not- it is
you
straight
know what?
Spice
I
Girl.
get it. I
Those
get
are
it.
sodas.
Yeah, those
But
are
the,
the
sodas.
chunky shoe has it has its rise.
I
And it
even
is one
give you
of the
Balenciaga.
chunkiest shoes.
I was about to say that's
you can
what it is.
get.
It is because of the ugly. Yes, I
It's-
said it.
it's-
I said it. Ugly Balenciaga craze
But
because
I-
you saw
That's very
your
true.
favorite rapper wear. I said it. They
I ain't
ugly.
gonna
And
lie.
you were
I
foolish
copped some
for
feelers.
paying for that.
I copped some feelers that I called the Balenciagas
Mm.
because they were a straight out Fila ripoff of the Balenciagas. And what I wasn't gonna do is pay $9.95 for those
Yeah.
Balenciagas, but I did find them at Ross for $27.99, and I was like, "That's in the budget."
Are those the ones you called me and you got? We both got a.
Oh,
pair?
we got the
okay.
Balenciagas. And
I
you
was
know.
as you're talking. I'm
Negative
like,
Ghost Rider.
you know
we
the
not
one.
doing this.
I
See?
think we
I'm not
roll
doing
with
this.
those.
No.
I mean, but
Yes, sir,
I'm
no,
not
ma'am.
canceling
Not in
them.
public.
I'm saying,
But that's what I'm saying. When the fad came out,
you should have kept
when
with
the
the
fad
Balenciagas
came out, it kind of
and
made
left
you
them
say,
disruptors alone.
Did they give you a SWV CD with it?
"Listen,
Okay.
You
Hey,
take your
man.
ass
I said
back
I
onto
rock
the back
them
of them.
let's go."
Crazy, sexy, cool TLC. Did you get a pair
They
of
were
overalls?
none.
That's a
When I tell you people line up out here for those that ugly ass Fila, people line up for that shoe for a new colorway out here.
No sir, no.
It's
no.
crazy.
Not today. Not
And
And
tomorrow.
they keep coming.
Yo, we could talk about the clown world of shoes right now all day. And we could also talk about the fire that's been coming and that's still coming, but we gotta wrap it up. So
I don't want to wrap it up. I want to
hey,
talk sneak.
you gotta come back, man. You
Yeah,
gotta
we
come
gonna
back.
have you back. We got you back
Definitely.
for part 2 because I know you got way more shoes. But tell them.
When I tell y'all I got like hella shoes surrounded.
No,
by
you
me
coming
right
back.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
you coming back. But I need you to tell the public, yo, where to follow you. Let them know. Let them know your Instagram, all your social media, especially for those in Florida. Let them know how to get in touch with you.
Okay, to get in touch with me personally, just go to Calthebarber at Instagram. On there, it's a link to my business page, which is CutLocker Barbershop. Inspired by
Black business.
That's pretty much it. I don't really use Facebook like that. I got a Twitter, but I don't really use it. I'm getting more into the other
Because you're a
social
father.
media.
You're a father. You got responsibility. Stay off Twitter. Don't
Yeah,
do it.
I don't really do Twitter like that, but I'm trying to get into it because you could get a lot of access to sneaker releases through Twitter.
Oh wow!
I just found that out. They send you
Didn't know
links. It's this whole community on Twitter. So
That is, I do have
know that.
alerts. I have it on my
know
phone
that.
solely for
Yeah.
that, but I haven't made a post since 2014.
I didn't
and
know
then
about
get
that,
on-
like, because
on
I
the
never
Twitter.
got Twitter, but everything is Cal the Barber at Instagram or CutLocker Barbershop at Instagram. If you in the Orlando area, come check me out. If not, you can fly me out for a fee. I do get flown out sometime to cut hair.
Don't
That's
get
what
flued out. Don't
happens
do
when
that.
you the
Okay.
official barber for
Okay.
the Orlando
My man about-
Magic.
I'm just saying. I'm
Get
just saying.
flued out in
Getting
these
flued-
streets.
Okay.
If you need a cut and you want to fly me out, I'm all here for it. Just let me know. You know what I mean?
And when's your barbershop? When is the official date for your grand opening, man? That's another thing I'm proud about you.
It's kind of hard because of the pandemic, but Florida really don't care.
Never did.
But at the same time, the plaza that I'm in got restrictions, so I can't have an official big barbecue / invite everybody probably for a couple months.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure because they just passed it, kids got to get the vaccine. So I'm gonna say this fall, probably when the fall semester start,
So when
everything will be back.
So when it comes out, I'm thinking, because we already talked, I know that the shop is CutLocker with a mad sneaker theme to it. So once you get in there, you come back for season 2. We're going to have the episode at CutLocker, and we're going to just do it big.
Definitely.
Most def. That sounds hot.
Hey,
Thanks for
y'all
coming,
better
man.
start getting these size 6 phones, man.
Hey, because I'm going to need, we got to talk. We got to
Hey.
talk.
If you're gonna barter with me, that's what that. Hey, I get
Hey.
it. If you can barter with me, you know what I got. You know what's on my plate of things I need. I need
What
the
you
Jason.
need? What
I
you
need.
need?
I need the Jason kids. I need the kids.
Oh shit, I got like 8 pair of those, man.
Hey, y'all,
my size.
y'all starting back up, man. A-Rob, take us
Yes.
out. Y'all take us out.
Man, I
Cal,
lo-
thanks for coming through to the
Man, I love
ConnoiShoer.
you,
We
man.
appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
man.
Thank you for being our
I'm gonna
first
shout
guest.
y'all out on Instagram. Make sure everybody follow y'all. So.
Most Def, thank you, man. Appreciate you.
All right, appreciate y'all, man.
All right,
Love
bro.
you, man. All right. So that's it for the ConnoiShoer today, and today this beautiful day, very special day because 4 years ago to this date, you know.
Don't do it, man. Go ahead.
Y'all don't
Go ahead.
cry. Y'all don't cry. But 4 years ago to this date, we loved on one of the most beautiful ladies that ever loved on us
In this room.
in this room. But man, yeah, in this room. What? Yeah, you know our granny, the gangster, the original gangster.
Hey, man, cheers to that. Cheers to that.
So the soul, yeah, that's
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We
So
are
the soul, yeah, that's
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We
So
are
the soul, yeah, that's
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We
So
are
the soul, yeah, that's
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We are I got the custom kicks with custom flips. Stepping outside on some custom ish. Ooh, I'm just telling, shoestrings so cold. I caught a felon.